yo, it's time to get lit. We getting blended with the bunch. My whole entire squad's out to lunch. Took a leap of faith and everybody jumped. The blended bunch. Spitting positive energy every Friday at 3 on WBKE. It's the blended bunch.
What up, y'all? We in the building, man.
Welcome back.
That's a refreshing sip.
Blended podcast.
And we are the Blended Bunch.
Yeah, let me 1, 2, check.
Hey,
Everybody hear
hi,
that?
there
Y'all
I
good?
am.
Check, yes, sir.
Okay.
Hi, hey, how you doing?
We are in here.
Hey, what's up? This is Inari.
Mikey VIP.
PXO Future Flow, a.k.a. Phoenix Penis Onion.
Oh, God.
Can we roll weed in here? No, that's not a
I mean, you roll it up, man. Just
yeah,
do your thing,
right,
yeah.
Right, okay.
We don't be blowing up the station like that, you know. That's why we tear up the front, though.
I know Bonnie and them over here.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
Yeah, no, it's his family. I mean,
I
he
know.
can have
Shout
an
out to
office
the
right
homie
around.
Bones
I
in the
love it.
building.
Yeah.
AKA Lil Pimpin'.
A.k.a.
From the motherfucking Dog Pound.
DPG.
DPG, top dollar with the gold fleet collar, make you motherfuckers holler. It's DPG. Oh,
What's
man.
happening, y'all?
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, we in the
Talk to
building, man. Yo, man, I
Ask
mean,
me anything.
look, my thing is this.
How long
Yeah.
you been in Vegas, man?
Man, I've been in Vegas for 15 years in September of this year.
Okay.
Wow.
Look,
15 years I came up out here and just started going in, man. Just
I met this
figuring
dude
it out.
at the Ice House. We were doing Fillmore Slim's 75th birthday party.
Okay.
Remember, because Bill got super drunk. Like, my manager, he got like
Yeah.
crazy drunk. And because Lil
I
Pimp,
didn't
Lil
look at I
Pimp.
remember the pictures, though.
Look, I didn't know there was a big pimpin'.
Okay.
He's the reason why he's Lil Pimpin'. his,
Right.
his pops. I don't know if you want to talk about pops. Shouts out to Big
Well,
Pimpin',
hold on,
man.
let's just introduce the show real quick
You
before
know.
we just dig in
Yeah,
real
well,
hard.
today's
show is
Today's
You
show
better know, goddammit.
today's episode is
called
Hustle.
And Flow.
Hustle.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna be up here getting our
out.
Terrence Howard on, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, man. I'm doing my thing, man.
Hey, man.
Let them know you live on the air, Trey. We know you.
We definitely live. I'm here right with you.
Yeah,
Just tell me what you need to know.
He stay hustling, Lila, right now.
I know, right?
That boy that stay
Right now.
hustling.
Working
He gifted
while
us
you
with some gift bags, man. We got the
We gonna go through it?
Blow Easy pen I see in here, which is dope. That's I needed a new wax pen, right?
You know?
Let me see
Starting
right
back
here.
fresh with something
Oh, that's
brand
cool.
new.
Yeah, the Blow Easy pen. He gifted us with a pen. Is this the
Yeah, thank you.
That's the old school Little
Oh,
Pimpin's
but this
Peep
is
Show.
the
In case
one,
you
though.
never had
Tell
a
me,
copy of that
is
one
that
right
from
there.
when we was doing Alexis Park?
That DVD?
Yeah.
That DVD may have some of it, but I still
Oh,
have
that's
some of that
what's
footage
up.
too
Okay.
as well. But right now, that's the original DVD, the first album that I put out.
Hey.
You know what
I
I'm
remember you was
saying?
doing Alexis Park.
Hood Rats, I see
got
that
to host
blue.
a couple times.
Right,
with you.
right.
And
Yeah,
then
you
change
started
over.
it off with me. We was getting it in.
Yeah.
I needed this, OG. For
Just
real,
tell
seriously,
them,
you don't even understand. I
Burn it
need.
down.
Is that sneaker toe?
Yeah, dog. I needed me one of these, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the last move from the house, and this was the last project,
That's
right?
the last. Well, that was the last project. That was a full album. That was mine right there.
All original music?
All original music, always. I ain't never did
Wait
no
a minute, what's the
mixtape.
one I helped you with the album Penitentiary Chances? What's the-
Penitentiary Chances. What
Yeah.
you doing on that thing right there?
yeah, the Penitentiary Chances. That is that in here too? That's that.
Penitentiary Chances is in the black. I gave
Oh,
you
that's
an
that.
autograph
Okay, I got it.
copy
Got
of
it.
You know what
That's
I mean?
good. Okay, I was asking about. I'm like, hold on, I never got that one.
Well, that's what other
You know.
stuff
Okay. On that note, on Penitentiary, man, I had a conversation with Trey earlier, guys, and even during the project, it was like several years ago. No, not too long ago, maybe about 2 years ago, when he dropped the Penitentiary Chances, and he was telling me basically his marketing whole plan for the project, and I was like, bro, that's real dynamite, because there's so many brothers and sisters that's still behind the wall, you know, that we forget about, man, because we out here, and, you know, we got this so-called little piece of freedom that we think we have, but they stay on top of everything, you know, they have now access to the internet,
Right.
you know,
they do it? They enjoy
minimal
it?
access to the internet,
That's
you know, and now and stuff like that, and being, but Trey put me up on some stuff that I didn't know about, like, because I was like, wait a minute, how you selling your music in jail, bro. Like you, but you not in jail. I was like, how's that happening?
Well, you know what I originally did when I came home, when I was in jail, I used to have a lot of girls that send me pictures and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I used to take the pictures and sell it to the guys in jail, you know what I mean, and tell the girls to send me more. So I used to get all they store, you know, and they just buy all these pictures. So when I went home, it was a guy named Federico had a.
How do you do it though? Do they switch their money over from commissary into your commissary?
At that time when I was doing it, I was taking people sending me money orders from the street, or they'll send me stamps, because you know you can always return U.S. postal stamps. So I would get hundreds of stamps from these inmates and then just turn them into the post office and have them give me back my cash for the actual stamps that wasn't used. You know what I mean?
Deep.
So we was hustling like that there because
that's federal.
An inmate can have stamps. You know, it's no problem. So long as they got stamp booklets enough to pay for what I was delivering to them, that was a fine, smooth move. You know, that's how we used to have to work it back then. I'm sure in so many ways now, because
they got cell phones
and green dot, you know, all up in the joint. You know what I mean?
I feel cheated. I watched Oz for all the seasons and didn't know none of that shit. I feel hella cheated.
Oh, you ain't see Adebisi doing it? Like,
nah. So
oh my God. We're all stained. Our brains are all stained forever. Thank you, Adebisi, for that. God damn it. So,
every day.
Also, y'all, in case y'all don't know out there, I mean, my brother Trey, he's been also a prominent figure out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, when it comes to you know, not only hustling and flowing, but but event coordination and promoting and the marijuana industry too as well. You know, you've been doing some the last one, man. See, I really wish that it could have. They hated on us, Trey. They shut us down. He had it. It was crazy with the cannabis, with the weed bus, with the whole tour bus thing that you wanted to do and drop us off to the spots. They shut us
you know, you just gotta have imagination in this city, because you're going up against a lot of casinos that don't really want you to throw nothing. And so when they trying to shut you down and try to tell the government to make these people have different licenses and have different...
Which you have them all.
You know, you have them all, but they always think of another one that they can get. You know, they want to get an extra $200 a year or $100 every 6 months from you, which, you know, if you stay up on top of it, then you could be on top of your business, you know. But, you know, as for the music, you know, I did a full dose of pimping in 2008, but I also dropped an album called Team Talent Pound, which was a lot of tracks that I was on with a lot of different artists. And I gave them an opportunity to be on music with me, be on music with Corrupt, and people like BG Knockout, and you know, just people that come to the studio and that deal with me, that come from a past of history of rap. You know what I mean? So I kind of introduced them to the celebrity world when it comes to the music. So I've been putting this album together for a while. Some of the songs are older, but you sometimes can't tell because, you know, people don't know when your music comes out, you know what I mean?
Timeless shit.
And that's what I tell a lot of you kids, you know, quit yelling out for the year of 2017 and 2008 on your albums, because
shout out George Bush and shit.
You know, nobody would actually know.
I've made that mistake several times.
I have too, and I be listening to it.
You know, good stuff. I'm just like, I dated
that. But you know, so music is music. You know, I have a street name. They call me Bones. I was always skinny. You know what I mean? I played dominoes and
dominoes. Fool.
I grew up in the Los Angeles streets of South Central Los Angeles. You know, and you know, a lot of people know me as that. You know, that name, when somebody yell that name, I have to really look seriously and see what the hell is going on. You know, that's a name that's
Is that from a childhood or all the way to growing
Well,
up?
you know, my childhood name is Trey. You know, my auntie, she named all the kids in the family. They call me Trey. You know, I'm Trey DPG, but there is a Trey D from the Dog Pound. That's my nigga. A lot of people be like, you know, I'm just Trey DPG. When I see him, we laugh with each other. I be like, what's up, Trey? He be like, what's up, Trey? You know what I mean? But, you know, he Tray. I'm Trey. You know what I mean? My real name, Tremaine. I really do go hard. I don't lie. You know what I mean? I really don't have no sugarcoat about me. You know, I wish we could all get along up in the city, but, you know, everybody is in competition in their mind. And if you lose mind competition, then you'll win. See, I just stay in my field and try to do what I can do. And if I can help you do anything, you know, I'm here for you. But the rest of me thinking I'm in competition with you, I never think about that. You know, I feel like more of the promoters up out here should come together. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying black promoters. I'm just saying promoters.
In
you know
general.
what I'm saying? That's not
That's
a
what's
part of a full casino. That's not part of a full establishment with one of these companies up out here that's giving you $120,000 a year to be a entertainment director inside of the casino. So therefore, when you putting these shows together on yourself, you're as big as an entertainment director is if you can keep your entity going, and that's what it's about. But the only way we can make this type of money is if we really do it together, because they want to shut us down. You just have to understand, if you have a venue that you putting together and it's holding 3,000 people up in there because they coming to see a celebrity that you booked and put the show together and sold out through
Which you've
Ticketmaster,
done several
whatever
times.
avenues that you do,
Yes.
you are also taking away clients from the casinos and people that would be actually up in their building, and their building may only have 1,000 or 2,000 people.
I
So
see.
therefore, now we have to see who the fuck is this person that's
Yeah.
shutting our shit down like this, and now we need to call the police on them, because
Yeah.
nobody cares about
We done
calling
seen
the
it.
police no more. It's a common thing that you know, you used to look shamed upon. Now they'll call the police 3 times on you in 1 week. You know what I mean?
Quick.
And so
It gets worse than
Yeah,
that.
Trey, Trey, no, man, he been, you know, we followed each other, you know, each other's events and stuff like that. I help him out, man. He helped me out a whole lot. You know, we've lasted the test of time here in the city when it comes to hustling and flowing. Yeah, I know y'all guys heard him mention Talent Pound earlier, not the Dog Pound, Talent Pound. You know, if I'm correct, he is the founder of Talent Pound. Talent Pound is it's a what would you say?
Multimedia, right?
Yeah, multimedia casting agency that he does here in town.
Well, Talent Pound is a company that I put together in 1996 when Tupac came to Death Row. Snoop called me one day and say, "P, hurry up, I'm almost by your house, come outside." You know, I come outside, I jump in the car, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. He said, "Man, we finna go do a video, I'm gonna cast a video with you," you know what I mean? So,
Do you remember the video?
the video was Midnight Love, you know what I mean?
Midnight Love.
That was like one of the first
Midnight
videos that I
Love.
can say that I cast, you know, but it was another company. It was either John Robert Powell or
remember
one
him.
of those companies
Yeah.
back
Rest in
then
peace
that
to
was
Nate Dogg.
actually doing, oh yeah, Nate, always rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
And so I get down to the video shoot, I pick all the people in the video, I let everybody be in the, you know, I cast it, and then like it was men roles. They needed pimps, they needed gangsters. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, Trey, he gonna play that. I'm gonna play the pimp, you know,
Yeah.
Superfly, you know. So
Yeah.
I signed some money to get a check, you know, like I
Yeah.
was the actor in there. So I'm learning the game, but I'm casting videos, you know what I mean? And most of the people that come through, I was known in the street, so they knew me, you know. So I picked the girls and everything, and at the end of the video, I watched a $20,000 check just bounce over my head to the, you know, the casting company. But I had fun doing it, and I learned. So that day, I went back and I made some business cards. I thought of a name, and I came back, and it was Talent Pound Productions. You know what I
Hustle
mean?
and flow,
I don't know what the hell I'm finna do, but right now this is Talent Pound Productions. I put movie and video casting at
You
the
know
top
you
of
missed
it.
that check. You
I'm a
gotta get the next
gangbanger
one.
with a blue rag in my pocket. I just know that right now. That 20 dub, that dub just went across my head. I gotta figure this out a little bit better.
Stretch the net.
You know what I mean?
Stretch the net higher.
We gotta figure this out better. So once the next day or so, when I come back with the business cards, I get one to Snoop Dogg, and he look at it and just start laughing. Now y'all gotta keep in mind, this was in 1996. You know what I mean?
I was 16.
This was 1996, man. And so what I did, I was a D-boy. I had pretty girls, so I started hearing about videos and people that was doing videos.
Yeah.
The Dog Pound, you know, we was at Death Row Records doing videos. So they like video shoot for the girls at 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, damn, I get 6 girls together and be there at 5:30 in the morning. And the bitches, the ladies, the girls, the pretty things that's with me,
Yeah.
they are lovely, you know what I mean? So they was taking people parts, you know, the set part girl that wasn't there, that should have been there
They're
at
like, okay,
5:30.
well, she's here, let's
they
use
used her. They still used her in the video, but she lost. They was losing leads.
Yeah.
But I had these girls
That's what's
sign
up.
all their money
Yeah.
to me. You know what
To
I
the
mean?
company.
So to pay Talent Pound, I just paid the girls. So a lot of times I was just telling the girls, hey, look, I'm gonna pay y'all cash because everybody want cash. You know what I mean? I sit back and wait for the check. I take the punishment. You know what I mean?
See, look, y'all can call that what y'all wanted. That's still pimping. Okay, but it's pimping on another. Look, man, that's pimping on a whole nother level.
It's just business. It's just business with
You
something
see?
that you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I used to have
What's
a
up?
spot in the police knew me.
Yeah.
And they be like, I'm gonna get you. They weren't gonna cheat on me. They didn't plant nothing on me. Garcia and them out of North Hollywood. You know, they knew I
Yeah.
sell D. And I was the man over there. I had a real New Jack City over there. And so they never knew, but on Vice and Crash Night, I went to a photography class. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays when they be hiding around the neighborhood, I used to just go to photography class. I went up in there, I bought cameras and had work there for the good supplies that wanted to come all the way to the school that I was in to come grab some. And you know, and I learned photography. So I started taking
I love
pictures
it.
of Snoop Dogg. Back then, you know, you take my picture like Ice-T,
Yeah.
you take my picture, I might take your camera. You couldn't take pictures of rappers. Nobody wanted to pose
Remember?
for the
Yeah.
cameras back then. They like, you take a picture of me, it's like we was some mafia shit, like you really
For
was,
real.
fit- you know. And so I went to photography school and just started snapping pictures of Snoop now for about damn near 10 years before anybody else really was
I
allowed.
know. I've seen a lot of
to
your stuff, man. You got a lot of pictures, but you got a lot
to
of
this
stuff.
day, I still have every 35 millimeter picture that I've ever took.
Wow.
When it was before I turned over digital.
digital, yeah.
And then now I got about 90 to 100 90-minute DV mini tapes and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, I'm gonna start editing and put it out, but I had to learn the distribution business of film and see how I can get in
Publishing
versus
and
me
all
just
that.
give. See, a lot of you guys just putting your music on SoundCloud and it could have been your album. But once you give it up for free, then nobody wants to buy it because you got to realize that bootlegging is still alive. You know what I mean? So I wanted to give this album out digitally. I didn't even print no physical copies. I just wanted to see what my digital game would be. And it ain't been too bad, but at the same time, we just have to continue to get the music out. And once you
Real
once
quick,
you hear it,
speaking of bootlegging, I was back in I was kicking it with Brother Jay. I was back right there
I
up
thought you
the
was about to tell on me. from
no
back in
up
the day.
up the street. Yeah, we was up the street from Project Blow, and it's that gas station that's right there. It's off of, is that Arlington? I think it's Arlington. Like it's right off of
Arlington and Washington and LA,
right there, yeah. And
Chevron.
Yeah, the Chevron, that gas station right there. So that's where we get the bootlegs. So homie who got the bootlegs right there, we get the bootleg movies from him. And then the back of the bootleg movies, like at the end of the movie, there was videos. I seen one of my homies' videos who I worked with on Cam Jackers, and I was like, yo, in a way, I said, now this is kind of dope. I said, I don't know how he's getting access to everybody's music videos and music, but I was like, this is a dope way, because so
That
many
is dope.
people
They
in the
let that movie
hood,
ride.
so many people in the hood still, you know, they come off the bus.
And that was from the era when you had the big TV in your car, your truck. And
And this is what I said. I mean, Bear, my partner, you know, my Brandon bro, we were talking about this, how there's so many people who still invested. Like Trey said earlier, bootlegging is still alive and well, still cracking, still popping.
Man, 'cause on the
CDs
real,
are still,
you
yeah.
can go online and see, it ain't just us, it ain't just black music. You could go online and see a motion picture on a putlocker.com or something like that. You know what I
I
mean?
know,
It
right?
really
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, if you don't
Yeah.
want to go to the movies, you
Yeah,
can.
mine
sometimes
is
see
mine is
something.
basically zmovie.com. We was just saying that today.
Yeah.
We need to get out the house and go see a real movie in the theaters and
Here
support.
go a little kush for y'all right
And
there. Y'all can
everything
put
right
that
there.
up somewhere. Whoever want to grab it is yours. I got a little dang. I be having it sometime nowadays because it's just so you
Just
can
to
roll
keep-
around
just to
with
get-
it. and
keep
just
hold
have
of it,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's nothing.
Sure, cool.
Let's
I'm
go.
off
I
of
got the
Hennessy.
milk in the fridge. You
It's,
know?
you
I'm
know,
calling you
I'm
Santa.
rolling around with 2 zips easy right now.
I
Just
know.
it does not
Just-
matter.
yeah.
We're in Las Vegas,
Just one
Nevada,
zip.
baby.
Just because we
Just
can.
one.
I want, can you be our guest every week?
Right?
I'm calling you Santa.
Santa Bones.
Santa
I mean, I
Bones.
just want to just be able to say thank you to the companies that do sponsor me sometime. You
Absolutely.
know, Splitterellos, you know, Giro's, Raps, and different companies
Bezo,
that I've
all the
been
homies.
dealing with, and I deal
Yeah.
with, you know,
Shout
clothing
'em
line
out.
companies right now. So I have to change what we do because my main thing is to bring people together. I don't necessarily have to have 1,000 people for a party. I just need 100 good people together that's going to collaborate on some business and some money. And that's what I more look for. So these business meeting and mingles that we do, like right now at tonight, I be inside of the Palms Hotel. It's the old Playboy Club, but you know they have pool tables up in there. It's free to get in. If you come early, you know you can get the food from the Novi restaurant, the hors d'oeuvres and everything.
Little happy hour.
It's just a happy hour going up in there, and you can mingle, shoot pool. So I've been up in there on Fridays just trying to knock me something fresh and just be the person that I really am. You know what I mean?
You dig.
Hanging out in the pool.
You dig.
Oh, we'll have to come check that out.
Boss up.
Is that every Friday?
Boss up.
I be there on Fridays. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The place that's open, but we walk up in there with a camera. We be able to shoot a video. It ain't many people be up in there. Don't many people know about it. But you know, I'm all about filming. I got a stick coming through my mouth. Oh.
Yeah, you got the I hate that when they make a little flute and shit.
Man,
you're like, hold on,
right now, man.
Yeah.
Did they keep a lot of the decor up there?
No seats,
no
no
they
sticks,
took most
no
of
stems.
it up out of there. They took all the slot machines
Playboy
up
stuff.
out of there, and the Playboy stuff is all gone. And
yeah, I haven't been up there since
it's
Playboy
That place
left.
was plush. I remember going up there and hanging out, and man, they had a little bit of everything. You felt like you was out of town in that room.
you know what I know y'all want to do? I'm gonna let y'all hear one of the songs off the album right now. The album is called Penitentiary Chances.
Oh, what we are gonna do later on, see, because this is a talk show.
Oh, we on a talk show.
We just do straight talk. But look, peep game. At the when I upload this, you know, you guys please go check out all our social networks. Y'all know we are the Blended Podcast, and what I told Trey is what I'm gonna do, and what we do with all the artists and every people who come on here. We send them, you know, we put your links up there. We make hyperlinks that's gonna be in the description.
Oh, so we just
segment.
here talking a whole bunch of shit right now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Okay, see, I didn't want my time to run out because I be talking too much sometimes. I was like, damn, I didn't know if they were going to slap the rapper up on there. Though.
You got like 35, 40 more minutes, brother. Let's go.
You sitting with me the whole week. We doing the whole hour with you. I need you here this whole hour. I only got one caller that's calling in. My guy Amari. He's
Stories with Amari.
Amari, right? OG from Yonkers, New York City, man. Original Rough Riders. He got some things we need to talk about.
I heard the name Amari and I had a flashback.
I know, right? The other
No, this is
Amari. Yeah, rest in
Amari,
peace.
not Amari.
Yeah, not Imari. Yeah.
Amari.
You know, yeah. So
The one from Rhino?
Amari, his last name was Porter.
I know that one too. I know that Amari too.
Not him.
Yeah, he worked at the Rhino.
He
Yeah.
passed away a few years back. He was
Another
Ice House
promoter.
guy.
Yeah.
Good people. But yeah, we
Hustle and flow. All right, we are not coming up on the hour, but let's
This little
let's do our sponsors.
All right, well, hey.
How about our sponsors here?
All right, let's go. Cut the cord clutter, childproof your home, and beautify your room. Go to sleeksocket.com and use promo code INARI, INARI, for 20% off your entire order. Now, I just got mine in, and I'm sorry, Mikey, I totally forgot to bring yours, so next week I'll bring yours, but I got all the samples, so I'll bring it, and you're going to love it. So go to sleeksocket.com and use promo code INARI for 20% off.
And shouts out to Up High, uphigh.com. Y'all check it out. That's
Get
our
up high.
brand. Get up high.
Get up high.
Get up there. Get it up.
GetUpHigh.com.
V Syndicate, y'all check them out as well. V Syndicate, man, for the grinder chains. Lighter Charms, lightercharms.com. 8-Ball Bail Bonds, the homeboy Eli over there, man. Y'all holla if you get in trouble. 8-Ball Bail Bonds. Legends Room, shouts out to Nick over there. One Kick Nick. Black Cobra Strike System, and tipspins.com, man, where you can DJ from the dance floor.
That's power.
You know.
That's
Camp
real
5
power.
music in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Campfiremusic.com.
Watch for the comeback. The comeback is so much more, you know what I'm saying, amazing than the setback. You watch.
So I got a question for Mr. Pimpin'.
What is it? What is
Mr.
it?
Little Pimpin'.
What it do?
So we kicked it a few Mother's Days back at UMC. Remember that? We was at UMC. You had a family member in there. My mother was in there. We was outside chopping it up. And I had to ask you about some Tupac stuff.
Right.
So we was talking about a little Tupac stuff.
Shout out to my goddaughter that day. She lost her baby that day, man. It was a real bad day.
Oh,
though,
wow.
But I do
I
remember
didn't
though.
bring that
No,
up.
it was all
We
good though. I
parted
mean,
ways before I found out
it's part of life. Yeah, my goddaughter lost her baby that day. You know, shout out to baby Ashley. Love you, baby girl. Okay,
Yeah.
now back to what we was doing. Tupac.
That hurts my heart, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. We was outside talking about, you know, when Pac was at UMC. You know, I heard Twix tell some stories. I don't know if you ever caught those stories. I'm gonna try to get Twix in here and tell this story about.
Yeah.
Pac. You know, this isn't a typical hip hop.
So let me
show.
try to figure out where you going here. One moment, you know, he wasn't okay, but it seems like he was
stable.
He was stable and it was all good, and then the next moment, out of nothing and out of nowhere, he's done, dead, gone, and he was gone, literally gone, and
yeah,
and we supposed to just accept
and
that.
I heard a story from the homie Twix. Shout out to the Twix. He said that the timeline was funny. Like Suge left, and the doctor came out and said Tupac has passed. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden you hear, I guess, Suge coming back in the Hummer, and they wouldn't let him in. He gets in. Supposedly Pac was not there or something. Suge left pissed off.
The body was not there.
Suge left pissed off, and something happened.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know. I actually wasn't even going to get into that. I was just going to ask if you could share a Tupac story with us. If we can get into that shit, that would be even better. But I don't know if you were there that day when, you know, it went down then.
I mean, I can share a lot of Tupac stories. I was there when he came to Death Row. Like, he was really with us, though. He was with Snoop, the Dog Pound, and on our side, you know. Back then, he was with the Rolling 40s. It was Thug Life. They was really from Los Angeles. They was Blue Rag, you know what I mean? So, you know, he was closer to the people that we was dealing with. I believe that might have been a little bit before the Outlaws even came into the game.
Big Psych,
yeah, Big Psych, right? And all of them. Yeah, okay. those was my guys. But you know, I did the America's Most Wanted video. I've been in the Museum of Flying. We done came out here to Mike Tyson fights together. Yeah, I did the 662 Club with them. We have history of. You know, you can see me in the America's Most Wanted video sitting next to Nate Dogg. You know what I mean? We was throwing paper and shit at the judge in the video. You know, if you go back to in history, but. You know, I've been around him. I seen how he was. I seen his spirit. You know,
and they've been doing him any justice in these documentaries, and
they have not, because like
I'm just a huge fan.
I like all the seriousness of them, the good person of them, the go hard of them. You know, that's true. But you know, when people know you longer, you know what I mean. Sometimes they have different stories. So I can't discredit these people because they knew Pac at a time that I may not have known him. You know what I mean? Yeah. I only know him when he came to Death Row. I remember when he came to Death Row. You know, Jada Pinkett, Tommy Davidson. Yeah. It was so many people at Death Row Records that used to be around us, but I was with the Dog. See, you know, I'm from the Dog Pound through my father. Dr. Dre met my father, and then we met Snoop Dogg and everybody, and I wasn't introduced to nobody like a year. My pops had been dealing with them for the year because I tear up shit in the streets, and my pops didn't want me to come down to Long Beach. I'm from the west side of South Central Los Angeles. They from Long Beach. My pops was like, oh, hell no, I'm not bringing my retarded ass son around him. And I know why he was thinking. He never told me that, but that's his money. So they was like, don't bring Bones.
It's
that niggas, we brought Bones. He already know that them niggas is gangbangers over there tripping right now. And my son is the same as them on the other side of the city. I better not do it. You know what I mean? Because
it's going to be all bad.
We went heavy when we was young, and we just, you know, I just want to, you know, be forgiven for some of the things that we have done in the past. You know what I mean? Just, you know, just
speak on it, Trey, because we had a really good conversation with Bo Rock, man. Mm-hmm. And Bo Rock really, he laid some shit down, man, that I had to respect him. I mean, we getting older, bro. You know what I mean? Seriously, I mean, you survived. How many homies, you know what I'm saying, that we lost, or brothers is behind, like we said, behind the wall, and we still out here able to
tell your story
and reinvent ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To be like, okay,
and be accountable for our transgressions.
You know, I just want to tell y'all something too, as a promoter. You know, like sometimes a promoter can get the building, sometimes the promoter can get the real estate, we call it. You know what I mean? But you know, we need the help of an actual guy that's going to get people up in there. We need help from the DJ. We need help from the cocktail girl to actually letting people to know what's going on the nights of the events. Now, when you have an entity like that, it has to be a round table where everybody plays their position. So if you got 8 people at the table, you know, I got 5,000 plus on my Facebook. I wish I could get more people. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you got several people in the room that has that many people, and all you guys are not doing everything you can to get people up in the door so your tips can be better, or get people up in the door so the DJ can get all his funds instead of at the end of the night you have to try to negotiate with the DJ. I mean, it's hard to do business with people that's not really putting their whole heart into the business. You know what I mean?
I feel
you know, you can play like you want to be a part of the team or want to be a part of the event, or you can act like you just want to get your payment. That's what you have to be on. Don't be a person that say that you can bring people up in the club and you know you can't.
Right.
And people hire you for this reason, and then nobody comes in, and then you may not get paid, or you may get mad at the promoter that was supposed to pay you because he like, shit, you ain't do your job, but it's a job.
Look, man, I hope y'all really,
money, it is a job.
Really listening to this man and what he's saying, because this is why this show is called Hustle and Flow. He's dropping a lot of game on you. He has he has some history. I mean, you can check his history. He ain't lying. He ain't never lied to me. He ain't never lied. I don't think it's about nothing. A real G right here, sitting here, real OG, who's still in the game doing it. I mean, I can't even really call us OGs. None of us look old. That's because we take no, seriously, because that's because we're taking care of ourselves. It's that new industry. It's like, I mean, if Sammy Davis and all the guys, the older cats like James Brown and the rest of them, when they first, the beginning of the Chitlin circuits, they wish they would be able to have the opportunities that we have today and the technology and all these things that we have access to that sometimes we use frivolously and stupid. A bunch of dummies with smartphones and shit. So, my guy Amari's supposed to be calling in right now. He about to hit us up.
Yeah,
he should be calling in here in a minute, man. From New York City, he up in Yonkers. We're gonna talk about there we go right there. That's what's popping.
What's good?
What's popping, son?
Yo, what up?
Stories with
what's
Amari.
hood with it? Yeah, I'm raise you up and raise your vocals. Let me raise it up right here. So, yo, man, this is my guy right here on the phone, man. Amari, man. Man, a man of many hats, man. I'm gonna let him tell a little bit about yourself, man. Tell everybody, you from. I let him know, you rep Rough Riders, but I know you go deeper than just Yonkers, You fuck with, that's with Diddy and all of them. Man, fill me up, man. You hear me, God?
Oh, put him on speaker.
Yo. Hello?
Oh,
okay, there you go. We got you back. Yeah, I got you. Hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
So, I was also too on the phone with my guy Amari today, man. His artist is Minx. That's my label mate on Rap Legend Recordings, man. Y'all can look that up, man. Y'all hit that up. Yes, you right, babe. It's formally because we just moving on. That's what happens. See, people and things grow. You can't. Think about a little grain of grass that is able to wield itself through the concrete. You know what I mean? And we're that grain of grass right now that's able to wield ourselves through through solid concrete, because where there's a will, there's definitely a way. It's mind over matter. And my brother on the other end right now, man, he got a lot of history in the game with my boy, the X. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him, fam.
Tell him your story.
For a good 20 years now, you know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing to have worked with legends to thanks to Big Pun, rest in peace. And, the Rock, Buster Rhymes, I even got joints with Eve that I did, and she got a song with Tina Marie that my producer did for her, and I was recording.
When you tell me about a Remy, a jump off or something today, like early Remy stuff?
Yeah. As far as Buddy, Big Pun's album.
Yeah.
The first time you will ever hear Remy rap was we did those two beats we did on that album, which is the year the second album. I can't remember exactly the name of the song.
Look, that's funny. Look. This is before Terror Squad, right? Early, like before no Cuban link, none of that. Because nobody want to talk about Cuban. Like, what happened? he got replaced with French Montana.
I mean, it actually is. What happened was it was more like Reddy was big for the art. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And actually, the joint we did. One of the songs was Fat Joe's on it and Drag on it.
Drag, yeah, I like Drag, little
Drag
style.
took a dash on.
I like Drag, man.
Yeah, so we only did 50 bars, Drag out. We switched on the hook. We did that joint too.
Swizzy.
And I mean the whole
Macho.
Yeah, I mean, I'm dating myself right now, but I'm in Joe's first video. Let it flow. Let it flow, Joe. You gotta flow, Joe. That's when I was messing with Joe tight, man. I met Joe at, when we met? I met him actually at the Latin Quarters. That's when I first started fucking with Joe at the Quarters. Yeah, you know, I ain't seen Joe in years, man. But, you know, shouts to all, you know, to all the fam. Also, so, in terms of what we got popping and man, and what we gonna do in the not so distant future, we are Orchard. You know, as much I'm not telling you to let the cat out the bag, but you dig? You know what I'm saying, don't let the cat out the bag. But we got some. Just let them know we got some things going on. You dig?
So things are definitely popping off for 2018. Things are looking good. You know what I'm saying? I know my man B, he got that. He got some shit, which I know the people. Some people have heard it before, but Matt, you gotta hear it. And like you said earlier, my artist is capital I-N-X. You know, you have to look her up.
Yes.
She's an amazing artist.
Makes 4 Music at Instagram, Makes 4 Music at
Makes 4 Music.
Makes 4 everything. Everything Makes 4 Music.
Yeah, she's fire.
With the number 4. And we're just, you know, we're gonna take over. Yeah, Orchard's looking real nice, man. Orchard's looking real nice.
Yo, you heard of this chick? You heard of Steph?
Steph London.
Yeah, Steph London.
Steph London?
Yeah. She supposed to be popping in the East Coast
Yeah,
right now. She's from London, a London Jamaican chick. She remind, you know,
She's
today
hard.
I just peeped her today. Super Nat, my brother just put me up on her because you know we working on a project with me and Anari on the Legends and Legacy project, and he put me up on this chick called Steph London, and I was like, I don't know, man. I think Mix can still get at her. I don't know. I'm just saying. I wasn't trying to start no battles, but
We was kinda trying to start a battle.
My thing is, it has to be a friendly competition. You
Females
know?
always got a battle.
Yeah.
And you know when it comes to bringing that heat, we got that heat.
Man. Minx is the truth.
She is not playing.
No.
She's not no Iggy Azalea,
No,
y'all. I'm telling you,
hell.
she really is the truth, man. She a rude girl. She a rude girl out in London, you know what I mean?
She is a beast.
Remember that song we told you when she was in London, living outside, and Big Daddy King had heard her outside. I was like, yo, where's that friend I was sitting outside in front of her?
I'm not.
That's a hell of a stand right
I mean,
there.
because that's Kane. Kane
Yes.
is about lyrics and Kane respect bars. Shout out to
Yeah.
Kane, too, man.
Yep.
Scoob and Scrap. ILU dancers in the building.
And you know what it is, too, because Big Daddy King don't hold by nobody.
Nah.
No.
Hey, only people Big Daddy King ever co-signed was Jay-Z and his cousin Little Short. That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
Ever.
To do that, and he put it on Twitter, you know, it's all over. Take it on
A verified and bona fide.
She went out there, Big Daddy King brought her up, and she bought it. So, I mean, I'm scared as a guy, I'm scared for
I know, because you know why? Because she got stage presence, man.
I was just gonna say,
A lot
she's
of
a
people
performer.
don't have
Yeah.
stage presence. Like she's a she really she
talking
pulls
about?
you into her performance in the show,
our girl Minx.
almost to the point to where
She performed at the 710 at
Yeah,
the
710
710
like,
weekend.
she
I
was
got
there.
the DJ for her, so
Yeah.
I got a chance to
Yeah,
really
our
witness
female
it.
showcase.
yeah, she goes so hard, man. To the point where you don't even. You forget the bars. The bars
She
is there,
just-
but you
she
just
got
like,
it
yo, I'm just
all.
looking at you now.
She's
Like, yo,
fun.
what's
To compare,
next?
but I was like, you're like a gangster Fergie. Like,
Oh,
Gangsta
right.
Fergie.
I
yeah,
get all right.
that's it.
That's a perfect
A
analogy.
gangsta Fergie.
Yeah, huh? The
That's
Ruth Guy
hot.
Ferg.
yeah, what
Ruth
kind
got
of black
fed.
eyed peas?
Yeah, no, that's what's up. No, I love her. I love her. I want to do.
Man,
some
I
stuff
think
with
I'm still sending her that track, man. I mean, ain't no rush on that one. We might pull that one off the project, man. I got a track I'm sitting on, that London Groove track. I think I want to send to her. It's an EDM joint, but still, man, you know, we got to broaden our horizons when it comes to music and shit like that anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you doing any
100.
EDM music?
I have not, but I can rap to anything, so
Ah.
you know, shit.
Yeah.
Amari.
What we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Adapt.
Let's
Ain't put
introduce.
anything
So
on.
yeah,
I'll flip it out.
yeah, Amari,
Shit,
we
nothing.
got my boy right now in the studio, Trey, man, from DPG, man, Dog Pound.
How you doing, Amari, man?
Talent
Pleasure,
Pound.
pleasure hearing you, hearing you, bro.
See, I love like
East
we can
Coast
do,
meets
yeah,
West
yeah,
Coast.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That we can do stuff like this to connect the coast, man, and bring people together. Because
You
again,
know, for real though, I'm from Wu-Tang Clan though, homie. I'm from Dog Pound Gangsters, but you know, I deal with Daddy O, RZA, you know, Ghost. Them my boys. They used to be the West Coast Killer Bees over there in North Hollywood,
See?
California, when I was dealing with RZA when he was doing his music. So he know me very well. I was at the premiere with him with the man with the iron fist.
Iron
It was
Fist,
a
yes.
pleasure. Front row, shout out to RZA. You know, he put Pops on the front row. He put me on the front row, Daddy.
Shout out
see
to
what I'm
Ryan.
saying? So look, also Prodigal Son. Let me shout out Prodigal Son.
Born Divine.
Born Divine is out here, and Killer Priest, because both of them are in Los Angeles. So
Yep.
you know, that's the Woo. Yeah, Priest is in LA, and Prodigal is out, and he in LA too. He's still out here as well. And Born Divine just moved here. Supreme is out here too, man.
Yeah, he was just he blessed
Prem
us with his
going back.
presence.
Prem is in Cali, but he been going back and forth. He been out here, and we had him on the show like 2 weeks ago. You know,
Yep.
our playmate, our
Yeah.
hostess. You know, shouts to our other hostess and co-hosts who couldn't be here, but they send their love today on the show. So, okay, man, there's things going on in the industry, y'all. You know, hustle and flow. We are we hustlers, we grinders. In terms of distribution, we Sony Red, I guess, basically got just kind of not
Consumed.
swallowed up, but Sony Red is now becoming, I mean, Orchard Distribution kind of been out there. What's the name of it now? They still going on the Orchard?
Yeah, pretty much what happened was they just wanted the whole thing out for this company.
Okay.
So pretty much, you know,
So, but what that means for all Sony Red artists like myself, it's basically we just transfer all of our business right over to Orchard, correct?
you're pretty much going to be with the Orchard umbrella, which is they're very powerful.
Yes.
They got a marketing and a very strong marketing team, but they actually got a strong team that can go hard for their independent artists.
Man, I heard you mention earlier today they have a budget. Like, what is that? What is? Can you, Monsieur, can you please explain to me what is word budget? What is
is
the
this
word
thing?
budget? What does a budget
heard
mean?
budget since the
I don't
90s.
know what that means. What is a budget?
Big word, right?
Fuck is that strange word?
That word is about people
It's Anunnaki tongue. What is this nonsense you speak to me of a budget? I know of a baguette. I don't know of a budget. I'm still young. Go ahead,
Oh,
son.
go.
Yeah, man. So I mean, pretty much this is like, you know, they see like special artists and all, you know, doing their thing and making noise out there. They're gonna put money behind it.
So what that basically means, you know, for all our listeners out there, man, there's a new music renaissance that's going on in the industry, man. If y'all can like fucking turn off CNN or TMZ and all those things for just a moment and stop like paying attention to what the fuck Trump is doing and Pelosi and Weinstein and all the rest of these goddamn pedophiles and these violators. If y'all can stop doing that for 1 second and pay attention. Not to Bitcoin, but you know, that's a secret. I don't want everybody on that. But no, if y'all can just focus on your craft right now, you can be successful. Focus on your craft right now. I had to reboot. What Trey said earlier, I had to reboot my SoundCloud, but I only put specific stuff on there that maybe some of the older stuff is on there.
Right.
I have my Bandcamp. I've been on Bandcamp. I was one of the first people on Bandcamp because I've been on it for several, since the conception of it. And Bandcamp, there's a couple of artists right now who's been successful off of Bandcamp doing their thing because they allow you to get that money and get that bread and be independent on yourself. And even with Instagram now, you can change your Instagram account.
I'm just saying.
To a business account.
When it comes to free sites, you just have to be how you want to be with your music. If you have songs that you want to give away for free, then give it for free.
You should,
Me,
as an
myself,
artist.
I just don't like free, and I don't want my fans to feel like everything should be free because
Right.
we had to work for this. We had to put money into the studio time to make
Hustle
the
and
album.
flow.
So I want my people that want to hear my music, I want them to say, hey, I pay 99 cents. Because if
Yeah.
they want to if they got some music that I like, I say, hey, I'm gonna pay the 99 cents for you guys too, because I'm gonna put these CDs together, and we had to scratch each other back. If you guys need to see validation of the actual CDs that we downloaded in your name for you to download some of ours, then this is what we'll start doing online. You know, we'll call it support, #support, and then we'll show the download.
Actually, you
that
get
we
an email.
downloaded each
You get an
person's
email
album,
from the person who buys your stuff. So
do
you,
something. And then some people maybe start downloading people, because it ain't much money to download an album or something. Now, everybody's album don't have every song that they like, except mine right now, Penitentiary Chances, that just came out on Halloween. I mean, it's a movie. If you listen to that album right there from front to beginning, it's a movie. So therefore, I do have slappers from front to end, but I'm not saying that everybody will have slappers from front to end. Right. So you have to listen to their album and say, I like number 5, 6, and 7, and I'm promoting Penitentiary Chances. Yes.
Blat out. But see, but on that note of what he's saying, and I like what Redman said. I seen him on the on Angie Martinez on her little podcast, and not little podcast. No disrespect, Angie. No disrespect, Angie. I got mad love for Angie, but I seen on her podcast when he was saying he's doing his album again, and he's getting back to like doing full skits.
Oh, yeah.
And like albums the way we used to do it. It's like
I mean, my album is an album like it's supposed to be, for real though. It slap out. But I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of your favorite rappers and a lot of people that's putting albums out every year that's signed to record labels, if you notice, you still don't hear their music on the radio. No. So don't feel like you're not in competition with everybody else, because the main people ain't getting their shit played no more now. So therefore, you need to just build your fan base, your people, and keep on working and getting them out there. Because if a song is good, it's gonna go viral, and just like a girl shaking her titties.
Hey, amen to that. And the world is very, very big. And just know your target market and know where you actually have a viable interest in finding. Look what Ryan Leslie did.
This is the reasons now for Spotify, Tidal, and streaming networks. You know, we have a whole nother platform. We don't have to rely just on the radio anymore. Right. You know, like I love what like Shade, like 45, his streaming network on Sirius, like, yo, I mean, his station is popping, you know? And we got like podcasts, for instance, like things like this. We have different mediums now where we don't have to rely just upon the major like Viacom and, you know, Warner, you know, Time Turner and Warner and the rest of them.
They still robbing us some type of way.
Oh, they definitely are.
I spent some money with iTunes. I still ain't got it back. But you want to have your things on iTunes because everybody got Apple phones and Apple shit. They want to do it like that, though. I'm still waiting to see, because when I put the album out, I just spent some money with iTunes just to see if my residuals will come back. But one thing I do say, you know, CD Baby, you go through CD Baby. CD Baby is a company that really give you game about the music industry, how to put it out. And I think the record companies and other companies really hate that company because they just give you everything. They tell you where to go, how to do, but when you get your album bought on CD Baby, it really goes to your bank account. I did them all. I hit them. Then they tell me they may take 90 days after your album drop before iTunes start paying you. I ain't read that in the fine print, but I didn't read no fine print either, though. I just ran with it. Like, we gonna put it out. We gonna put it out on all these streaming stations. And then you see your shit where you wasn't trying to put it out on you. Where they say they monetizing your music. Yeah. But I'm thinking they're gonna monetize your music through your YouTube site. They make a whole nother site with your music on it where people can see. So people start taking them links and adding it to YouTube, to MP3, and now they got your whole album for free. Yep. And so that's where you lose your money. I see where I lose in the category when now you can put my whole album out because I agreed to this and I agreed to that.
Hustle and flow. See, that was game. But you see what he said, Amari? Like, you know, when I was talking to you earlier, I was like, man, I ain't seen no money from iTunes. iTunes owe me some bread, and it's through, and also through Orchard. You know, like since 2005 when I did the project with Cannabis, like they owe me some bread. No, probably 2003. Oh, wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the way they were moving was blocked. You know, what you went through, what I went through.
Yeah.
The shit was blocked.
Why we can't hear you?
Look at it. If you do
It's coming through the system. That right there is directly through the system.
They can hear it.
Wow. Yeah. No, this is going directly through the system. Yeah. It don't sound like this to everybody listening. Wow. See? Hip hop's movement. Girl, I house you. You in my hood now. But look. Even Queen, like, remember, give me body. When she did that one, like Queen Latifah. Queen. Shouts out to Dana, man. I got love for you.
What he was saying in the background makes a lot of sense. Yo, if you have over 2,000 followers on your Instagram. Yo, at least the 1,500 followers, buy a single for 99 cents a pop.
Hey, I gotta go back to the Ryan Leslie game, the Nipsey Hussle game. Is like, I don't want to have 1,000 just fans. I'd rather have 100 fans that support. I don't need 1,000 fans that just sometimes want to listen. I'd rather have 100.
Like on my Facebook and my Instagram.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I know like all these people. I meet people all around the world. I meet people everywhere. And like these people that's on there, I when I scroll through the list and want to delete people, I be like, I know them. So like I don't have like a whole bunch of ghost people
fans.
that
You know these people.
But still, the people that I deal with that I know see my shit, even all my celebrity friends. And in fact, right now I'm only speaking to my celebrity friends, all the way from Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean, the Wu-Tang, everybody that see Little Pimpin' from the Dog Pounds posters and then see me and be like, boy, you crazy. I mean, I just want you to like the post sometime, you know, maybe share something. If I do the album right now, I would like all my friends that absolutely represent me. I mean, it was a time that we would fight together. Nigga, I had your back. I had your life. I had your life in my hands. So therefore, at least
share.
Report. You know,
the little heart button.
You know, man, come on now.
Yeah.
We gotta keep it more solid than that online. You can't just keep on watching people's moves and stealing a little here, watching people's moves and stealing a little bit there. You know, I go hard all the time. You know what I mean? So I know you guys want to keep me up outside of the door, but you can't because I always got bad bitches. I got my own money and I know how to slide in every door. I walk in through the kitchen fucking with me. I go eat steaks in the kitchen while they was cooking before y'all got y'all motherfucking food. I can sprinkle your food before you get your plate if I wanted to, because I'm coming in through the back door, boy.
Hey, do you think everybody handles their Instagram and stuff?
No, everybody. Some people do. Then they.
Hold on, y'all. What you got to say, Mark?
I said, the way he just said, that's a snap in fact right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold up. That's pretty fast, man. And
Yes.
just like I said, I was telling y'all earlier stuff about Facebook. All it's friends and family, but they don't let them support.
Yeah, I know. I can't even get a lot of people to spend 99 cents, like Trey was saying earlier. Like a lot of those people,
Got
like
100 family
and I
members,
can't delete. I can't delete them too because I think that's because Trey, like myself, even Mikey, we're also promoters. We've been doing a lot here in the scene. I mean, Mikey, he forced it on me because I just never wanted to do it. But I mean, to support Las Vegas like that banner.
Mikey was probably my first DJ.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, from the event that I did when I first came out here, from there, we had Hidden Secrets in some more spots. You know
I remember Hidden Secrets. I remember Hidden Secrets. Yeah, he went there.
Now that's the video I have. I have all the hidden. I have all that footage.
Oh, wow.
I have all of that footage.
Wow.
I remember one night I had a show at the Cooler Lounge, and then I had to get done.
I
and
got
then
all
went
the
over
Hidden
to
Secrets
and I had to rock a show there, and then I hosted with you, and I think I DJ'd with you.
Hey, listen, the state of
That's
Las
crazy.
Vegas. When I came to you guys' city in 2002, I didn't boast like I was taking over your city. I asked you guys, what can we do to get it together? I
That's
rode
what's
with
up.
y'all. I let y'all up on my stage. I let y'all perform. I let y'all in my studios. We shot videos. Y'all albums has been completed because of Lil Pimpin' from the Dog Pound and Talent Pound Productions, Chris P on the beat, Polar Bear, and different artists
Polar
that
Bear,
we
what-
had. I just seen Polar Bear the other day. He good, you know.
Yeah,
Man,
let me
you know,
back- okay.
everybody raising families right now. It
Oh,
gets to
man.
it gets to a point where you get mad at society and just decide to raise your family. Not saying that it's not bad to
Yeah.
raise your family. You're gonna always raise your family, but you can't get
Okay.
mad about
Pay.
your business
No.
to the point where you stop doing your love for music and craft and
Yeah.
arts and painting.
Shit don't go away.
You know,
Alright,
you
yeah.
gotta stay on that. You know, the kids
Alright.
gonna grow regardless of what they eating Wheaties.
Man, I mean, you know what I mean? You know what, Trey? I just
me on the
might
box.
have you just come back next week because we
I
just.
know, right?
I need
Just
you
once a
there in
month.
that seat. Yeah. So okay, Amari, man, we coming up on the hour here. They're about to shut us down here in a minute, man. Dude, one love.
Amari,
Thank you for
shout out.
calling in, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Shout out what you want to promote right now, my brother.
Yeah, well, you know, please give out again very clearly all of Mink's her websites and your jump offs too if they need to get in contact with you to get to her.
Go.
I mean,
Okay, go.
just check out Mixed Music. Mixed Music at Gmail.
Yeah.
So that's my straight.
That's Minx with
Yeah,
a
y'all
Y.
can book her through that Minx 4 Music, and it's 4, the number 4, Minx with an X, 4 Music.
Word up, man.
You know, at Gmail, that's for bookings.
We're doing that. I mean, we out here, like, you got co-signs, like, right now, like, Rock loving it, like, people love, like, everybody, like, everywhere we go, it's just like, she's about to really do some things shit. And I can't wait for, like, us to all get together and just do this type of shit, because I think it's going to be real basically.
Okay.
That's
And that's what's up. Yeah, we had a chance to see her perform at the 710.
Mikey VIP
Weekend
asked me,
Fest.
do I think if the celebrities do they own Instagrams? And I say yes, because they nobody different than us. They may just have more followers than us, but they want the likes, they want the love, just like everybody else wanted. And yes, some of them do. You just gotta know them closely so you'll know which one is really theirs.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah,
you
'cause
know
I
what?
found that out,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say this right now. So go to Minx 4 Music, MINX 4 number 4 Music.
And Trey, before we run out of time, what's your handle? How can they get
I'm right
in
now.
contact
You
with
can always find me at Talent Pound, TALENTPOUND, and then me myself at Trey DPG, TREYDPG. You can catch me from there. But if you click
it.
in Talent Pound, you'll find me.
That's what's
TalentPound.com
up.
too. Thank you, Amari, man, for calling in, bro. I'll have
Yeah,
that
we gonna
stuff
do it
ready for
again.
Minx, man. I'll holler, let's holler. I hope you got the music today, man. I hope you enjoyed the stuff from the new project. All right, brother?
Love you,
Peace,
brother.
man.
Thanks for
Peace.
calling in. We'll talk real soon.
You can put up, look me up, Amari Rock, on Instagram, at Amari Rock.
Amari Rock, yeah. Y'all see that the Mike G right there is official.
Bonafide and verified. Love you, fam.
That's what's up. One love.
Yo, one love, man. Love y'all, man.
Thanks. All right, I'll call you later, man. Peace.
All right, peace.
All right.
And then, if we are throwing out IGs, then, you can find me InariVox, INARIVACHS.
Yeah, y'all know your boy PXO Future Flow, man. Phoenix Orion on everything, man. I am Phoenix Orion because I got a lot of crazy fans out there and stuff too, which I love, man. So because first I was angry, the MySpace days, I was mad when people would. But not till Facebook when I had to I contact the person. He was like, "Oh, Phoenix, I didn't know you was on here now. Like, cool, I made this page for you." And he
I have a
deleted the
couple of
page. It
those.
was respectful, but not on a lot of other networks, man. Dude, are they that respectful? So we out of here. We out the building, man. Penitentiary Chances. My dude Trey, man, I love you. He came over here. He shot a lot of gifts on
Lots
us,
of
man.
knowledge.
DPG Dog Pound for
Santa
life,
Bones.
man.
I didn't
Rest
get
in
those
peace,
Tupac
Nate
stories,
Dogg.
but next time I'm gonna talk to you more about.
Oh yeah, I want Trey. He just come back next week.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
we'll get it together.
Santa Bones.
We on here in town. All right, we love y'all, man.
All right, that's what's up,
WBKE.
the Blended Podcast.